Welcome back. It is 6:37. There's a live look from Coralville where it is now 61 degrees. It's a crime that you'll probably never see, but everyone could end up footing the bill for it. More and more cases of cargo theft are being reported in Iowa and across the country. One of the state's representatives in Congress is part of a push to crack down on everything. Iowa's News Now anchor Nicole Dantzler gets us a closer look in this special report.
The most common type of product that's stolen is food and beverage. It's the easiest to steal, the hardest to track.
Cargo theft, a growing costly crime that's drawing serious concern on Capitol Hill this summer.
Weak judges that will not abide by sentencing guidelines and lock these people up and prosecute them is one of the reasons that we have seen this cargo theft explode.
Iowa Senator Chuck Grassley is one of the lawmakers behind a bipartisan bill to crack down on it. The plan gives Homeland Security new tools to track, investigate, and recover stolen freight.
We need a national approach that says we're taking this seriously. This is costing Americans money.
And the clock is ticking, as some say the crime costs billions and hits everything from electronics to groceries before they reach store shelves. Cargo theft, products or money stolen during commercial freight shipments, is spreading coast to coast, from Texas to Florida to Illinois and even right here in Iowa.
Cargo theft has been around since the beginning of trucking, and we have experienced in all of our 70 years in operations.
Lisa Stephenson with Cedar Rapids-based transportation company CRST says thieves aren't just grabbing a few boxes.
It has just gotten far more widespread and far more sophisticated. So years ago, it could be our driver shows up to delivery and a few pallets are missing or short, and you work that out with the customer. Now it's can be entire loads are gone, very brazen.
In Ankeny, police investigated a 2023 theft of a semi-trailer stolen from a lot, packed with lawnmowers and crates worth more than $100,000. Court documents say the mowers, valued at $7,000 each, were taken to Osceola, where they were unloaded and dispersed.
Times have changed, crime's gone up.
And the data backs it up. Brenda Neville is the president and CEO of the Iowa Motor Truck Association. She says out of their almost 200 trucking companies, 3/4 of those had some sort of cargo theft in the last year or so, and strategic cargo theft up about 1,500% since the first quarter of 2021. So how has cargo theft impacted trucking companies in Iowa specifically?
It's just devastating not only to the trucking companies, but it's devastating to us as consumers because obviously the end game is that our prices will go up as a result of this rise in cargo theft.
It's a trend we've been tracking closely. Whereas CargoNet data found for cargo theft, the top cities, Davenport with 7, Des Moines 5, Ankeny, and Cedar Rapids 2 each. But that's just what's been reported. Where do you see the biggest gaps in enforcement or industry support when it comes to cargo thefts?
The big problem there is, it's a good question. The big problem there is there's no mandatory reporting.
Stephenson agrees and says enforcement is a maze.
What jurisdiction did the theft occur in? Who do you reach out to? Is there a state resource? Is there a federal resource? It does become difficult in current state to find the right people to help you.
And she says by the time they realize a theft happened, insurance isn't even worth the trouble. That's what this new bill, the Combating Organized Retail Crime Act of 2025, aims to change.
This would be a game changer.
We know transnational criminal organizations know no boundaries. These are billion-dollar businesses. This law, Corca, is a good step.
But as the crime grows, the chances of getting your goods back are slim.
Very few loads or items are recovered. It's far and few between because the supply chain moves at the speed of light. We're shipping goods all day long, nonstop. And by the time the theft's reported, it's off that trailer.
But remember that 2023 case in Ankeny we told you about? Police caught a break. Court docs say the car of 31-year-old Michael Tilley was spotted on surveillance video at the crime scene. Police found one mower at his home. Others he tried to sell. Tilley pled guilty to theft and money laundering. He's sentenced to 10 years each and is serving them concurrently. Randall Thompson also pled guilty. He's sentenced to 10 years for theft and 5 for conspiracy. So what can companies do? Well, for now, Lewis says they should tighten controls, like asking a company to drop its VPN to see what country they're in and putting GPSs on trailers.
We've got a new product called Route Score, and you can put in the A to B where you're going and hit the button, and it'll show you your risk across the country. It tells you where not to stop.
Neville throwing her support behind the proposed bill.
I think taking efforts like we are on the national level through legislative initiatives is certainly an important step, because cargo theft is not good for anyone.
That was Nicole Dantzler with that special report. No moves yet on that bill, but you can keep an eye on where this is all happening here in Iowa. Head over to iowasnewsnow.com and click on Nicole's story for the report. There's links for data that happened between 2022 and last year.